Napravnik go in at the same time as Verrazano. Todd Pletcher watches. Shug McGahee in the Hall of Fame. Wayne Lucas, another Hall of Famer. He's won the Derby. Shug has not. There's Mike Rapoli's horse. Overanalyze. And Orb in the Janney colors. The Dogwood Stable colors. Aboard Mike Smith and Palace Malice. Will take charge. The oldest jockey in the race, John Court, 52 years old, aboard. Doug O'Neill watching with Golden Sense. It's the 139th running of the Kentucky Derby. The purse is $2 million. The distance is 1.25 miles. It's for 3-year-olds, all of whom carry 126 pounds. And for the call of the Derby, let's go to Larry Colmus.
Thank you very much, Tom Hammond. And there's just one more to go in, and that is Vijack with Garrett Gomez about to take up position in the outside stall. 19 3-year-olds at 1.25 miles. And Vijack is in, and they're all in line. We are ready for the start. They're off in the Kentucky Derby. Java's War was off to a slow beginning. A good start for Verrazano and Falling Sky. Falling Sky is the early leader. And now It's My Lucky Day. And coming through on the inside is Golden Sense. And Palace Malice is right up there, too, in the early mix as well. Then it's Oxbow to the inside. Vijack is on the far outside. In behind them comes Longshot Giant Finish, Frack Daddy Extreme outside. Then Will Take Charge. Normandy Invasion rides the rail as they begin that wild scurry into that first turn. And then it's a length farther back to Overanalyze. Lines of Battle is right there to the outside of horses. Golden Soul. And then comes Orb, who is third last as they make their way to the backstretch. Ahead of My Lute and Rosie Napravnik. Revolutionary and Calvin Burrell are on the rail in slow starting Java's War. A 45.5 mile. An extremely fast pace set by Palace Malice and Mike Smith, who lead the way up the backstretch. And an unexpected early leader here is Palace Malice. Verrazano is 3 lengths behind, running in second. Vijack, Oxbow, and Gary Stevens are on the rail. And Kevin Krieger has Golden Sense off the pace today. He's fifth as they move for the far turn. The Normandy Invasion, followed by It's My Lucky Day. Down toward the inside is Charming Kitten. After that comes Giant Finish. Nothing yet from Orb. He's still about 15th, but he begins to move up on the far outside. Palace Malice is the leader. He's set a torrid pace so far, and the pack is catching up quickly. Through on the inside is Oxbow, and Normandy Invasion is storming home, and they're into the stretch, and Normandy Invasion has taken the lead on the outside. Orb is coming with giant strides in the center of the track. And here comes Orb on the outside now to take the lead as they come down to the 16th pole. It is Orb in front from Normandy Invasion, My Lute, and Golden Soul between horses. Down to the wire. Orb has won the Kentucky Derby for Shug McGahee. It was Golden Soul. Revolutionary came late on the inside. And then it was Normandy Invasion. And it was Orb today in the Derby. His final time was 2 minutes 2.89 seconds.
And congratulations to Joel Rosario, who guided Orb to victory. And you saw the acclaim for Shug McGahee, the Hall of Fame trainer, who finally gets his Kentucky Derby win. He had won everything else. He always says he lets the horse tell him if he's going to come to the Derby instead of forcing a horse to the Derby. Very patient. He waited patiently for his first Derby win, and now his career is complete. Lexington, Kentucky native who grew up around the Kentucky Derby, grew up following it, and now Shug McGahee is Kentucky Derby winning trainer. And for the Janneys and the Phippses, 2 of the scions of American racing, the bloodlines they've nurtured over all these years have paid off in the form of Orb, the first Kentucky Derby winner for all. Orb, Longshot Golden Soul, Revolutionary, and Normandy Invasion.
And what a beautiful ride for the hottest young jockey in America, Joel Rosario. The game plan coming in had been for Orb to be mid-pack, maybe a little closer, but the pace was torrid. The first 6 furlongs, 1:09 and 4/5 seconds. So as a result, Rosario placed Orb way back in the pack, almost next to last at one point, and I think that's ultimately what won Orb the race, besides the fact that he was the best horse.
Oh, I totally agree. That when the gates open, it's all about adjustment. And Orb back early at the top of the stretch circles the field, and Joel Rosario knew at this point that he had dead aim on the leader, Normandy Invasion. I'm sure he wasn't sure that he had anybody coming from behind him, but he knew he had the leaders. All he has to do is keep Orb, who's struggling here. He's tired. They're all tired at this point in the race. Keep him straight, keep him together. Joel Rosario is one of the strongest young riders since Lafitte Pinkai, and boy, does he keep him together entering the stretch. What a year for Joel Rosario. He won the $10 million Dubai World Cup. He wins the Kentucky Derby. He rode this horse in the first 5 races of his career. What a reunion.
And what disappointment also for Johnny Velasquez, who had a choice to ride Verrazano or Orb. He chose to ride Verrazano, and he watches from back in the pack Rosario win it.
Covered with dirt, Joel Rosario doesn't mind a bit, and he is alongside Donna.
Joel Rosario covered with dirt. His horse's head is covered with mud. Joel, what a roll you're on. You won the $10 million Dubai World Cup in March. You just were leading rider at Keeneland, and now you win your first Kentucky Derby. What's this mean to you?
Oh my God, this is awesome, you know. I win the $10 million Dubai World Cup, and to win the Derby now, it's like more than a dream.
It is like a dream come true. Did you ever imagine that it would feel like it feels?
Well, you know, I'm just so happy now, and you know, thank Shug McGaughey, you know, I'm so happy for him, you know, now.
Giving Shug his first Derby win too.
Yes, exactly. So, you know, I feel awesome, you know what I mean? And this guy today, it was all him, you know, so I was so far behind it, you know, and I just let him be calm and let him be relaxed, and he was available to do it all, so.
So he was relaxed the entire time just waiting for you?
I'm sorry, what's that?
He was relaxed the entire time just waiting for you to ask him?
Yes, he was very relaxed. That's exactly what I wanted, you know, because he can get in the toes on time, and you know, he's the man now.
Did you have a perfect trip? Did you ever run into any trouble?
Perfect trip. I was standing outside. I don't want to be too wide, you know, in the first turn, and you know, hoping somebody, you know, tried to push me, you know, in the middle of the middle of the 2.5 mile and push me wide, and that was perfect.
Well done, Joel. Tom Hammond, Joel Rosario on quite a roll.
Well, athletes get in that zone. He's in one.